Welcome back to the College Cooking Show. On today's episode, we're talking salads, all things salads. I'm gonna show you how to make a dressing, how to prepare it, what I do to dress it, how to make it perfect. Everything is coming in this episode, so stay right here. Why would I say that? I'm gonna show you how to make a dressing from scratch, how to make it look nice and perfect every single time, and it's all coming right here. Let's get cooking. I'm a private chef, cook for money, yeah. Okay, so let's start with dressings. Everyone has their go-to dressing that they use in the fridge, like that Caesar, the Thousand Island. That stuff gets boring. Salad dressings are so easy to make, and you can be so creative with them that everyone should know just the basics of salad dressing. That's what I'm gonna show you right now. So, basic is just olive oil, which is your base, to acid. And acid is anything that makes your lips pucker up. So lemon juice, that's an acid. Red wine vinegar, that's an acid. Any kind of vinegar, rice wine vinegar, balsamic vinegar, those are all acids. And what you do is you do 3 parts base to 1 part acid. So you start with your olive oil, and you can just do it in a clear dish like this so you can see. And then I'm gonna use lemon juice for today's episode. So whenever you're slicing a lemon, give it a roll. That kind of releases the juices. You get a little more juice out of it that way. And then we're gonna go right in on top of that oil. And with lemons, do it like this, squeeze through your hand, make sure you have clean hands, and squeeze right through so you catch all those seeds. None of those get into your dressing. Take your seeds, chuck them. So as you can see, you kind of eye it out, but that looks like it's 3 to 1, so you have more oil than you have of your acid. And now you go in with some pepper and some salt. That right there is a basic salad dressing. That's gonna work fine. Now's where you can have fun with it. Now's where you add a condiment. What's a condiment? A condiment can literally be a condiment like Dijon mustard. If you want a French style dressing, you would add a little bit, like a teaspoon of Dijon, and that's gonna make it a French dressing. After you have your base down, anything you want to add just makes it your own thing. So I sometimes do a little bit of orange juice, a little bit of grapefruit juice, a little bit of soy sauce. You kind of get that Asian zing in there. This is the part of cooking where it's really just carte blanche, free reign. You get a lid on it, close it up, make sure it seals because we're about to shake this thing, and then just boom, bang. Oh, that was a weird sound to make. I apologize. Start shaking it. It's going to emulsify that oil and that acid. They're going to come together. And look at that. Pop it off. That's a salad dressing right there, as easy as that. Taste it. Tastes great. Beautiful. That's how easy it is. Literally 1, 2, 3. You don't have to waste your money buying salad dressings. You can make them fresh. They taste a million times better. It really does make a difference. And now for salads, I like to do just like your standard garden mix. You have a little bit of arugula, a little bit of spinach in there. Kind of looks nice. Anything you want for lettuce, so you can go all kale. That's up to you. I like to take some cherry tomatoes, get a few different colors in there. Look at that. Just anything for salads, just to make them pop. Salad's like an art project, it's all about color. You can use all this on the same board because we're not working with raw meat, so it really doesn't matter. We're just chopping vegetables. If I was cooking something like chicken or a steak and I was going to cut vegetables after that, you prep your meat and then you flip your board over, and so you have a clean workspace to work with. There's no cross-contamination. But for just vegetables, it doesn't matter. No one cares. And then I like a little bit of bite in mine, so I like a raw red onion. Again, this is where your salad kind of becomes your own thing. So I'm going to use half of an onion, and I'm going to slice the ends off like that, and then do a little marker and peel away that outer layer. I usually peel back the first layer and then the second layer behind it, just to be safe. You never know who touches them in the store, like they don't get washed. Always pull 2 away, and then I'm just gonna use half of this for the salad, slice it. And so if you see these lines, the natural anatomy of the onion, you kind of want to just follow those. Look, there's a B. That was a B. So you just want to follow the lines of the anatomy of the onion and kind of just do thin slices, just like that. That'd be called a julienne. That doesn't matter, that's getting too technical. Just follow the onion around. The best way to not cry when chopping an onion is just to do it fast. The more times, and to just do 1 cut, because the more times that you cut through an onion is you're breaking through that membrane, and that membrane is what releases the gas, which makes your eyes water. So if you can be efficient and cut through an onion once, you're not gonna have to deal with all the tears. So then you just break them apart, flutter them in like that. Look at that, and now we're already building colors. We have the purple, we have the red, we have the orange, we have that green. It's already looking nice. And for me too, I love salads with a little bit of crunch. So I had some almonds in my pantry. You can use whatever kind of nut you want. This is just what I had handy. And I like a rough chop on those. You can shave them. Anything really just to build another layer of flavor and of texture in a salad is nice. And you mix it in with those onions, who cares, whatever. Pop those right in. Now we take our dressing, and you come from a little bit high up here, bang, right on top. You don't want to overdress it, so maybe about a quarter of the way, and then you check. You take your hands, you should have clean hands, get your fingers in there and just kind of toss it about. You want that dressing to coat every leaf, but not overcoat it. So you want it to be saturated. You want every bite you get to have a little bit of that dressing, a little bit of that tomato, a little bit of onion, clean all the way through. That's looking great. Not too much dressing. Grab a bowl, grab a plate, clean up your area a little bit. Want to make it look presentable, look it nice. Take your salad right into the bowl. Build up. With salads, you always want to kind of plate them up, build them up. Use a dish that's going to really highlight that salad. Get some of those tomatoes on top, get some of those onions, get your nut right on top. And the thing I love too about salads, especially in the summertime, if you mix like some strawberries in here, that's really good. If you have the time and you have a blender, what I really like to do is I take some strawberries and I make the same basic dressing, the acid and the base, and then I take fresh strawberries and blend that together. So those strawberries it turns into this bright pink color. It looks great, it tastes great, and you cut some fresh strawberries in the salad. If you have time to do that, that's a great one too. But that's your basic salad, your basic dressing. Super, super, super easy. You can eat it anytime, very healthy. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna eat my salad. We'll see you next time on the College Cooking Show. I'm Chef Donny. Fuck! See you next time. Peace.